Hello YouTube, and from the bedroom here, Guitar Junky. So let's do a little play and then we'll do a little talking. Yeah, so fresh out of the box. Just got it today, and I really couldn't wait to do a video on it. I placed an order Friday for 2 guitars. I got another Tele Fusion, and then I had gotten this one. This is the Harley Benton Delta Blues OE Folk Acoustic. So it's electric and acoustic together at the same time. Yeah, without the electronics. Yeah, so sorry, I have not played an acoustic guitar in years. The only other one I played was the other Harley Benton that I wasn't too keen about. But this reminds me of my Martin that I had, all mahogany. And this one is almost identical to it. It feels just a little bit wider, maybe because I haven't had it in a while, because the one I had was a 000. But this thing here, and I'm comparing this to the other blue acoustic with the round back. It was a copycat of the Ovation. That was horrible, and I voiced my opinion very harshly on that guitar. That's the one I shot the arrow off the string. So this one is quite the opposite. I am blown away by this guitar, and you know, with my shoulder, because for anyone that's watched this for the first time, I have a shoulder issue and I can't get my arm around the guitar, and this is the way I'm used to sitting and playing a guitar all the time. This is very, very much like my very first guitar when I was 8 years old that I had gotten for my birthday. It looks identical to it. It feels, looks, sounds, it's, you know, well, I can't remember the sounds because I had nylon strings on that one, but this sounds great. So, yeah, I've got to have to really practice hard on this puppy and warm up and get used to it. What I need to do is change the strings. I have, yeah, they almost feel like 11/12s. They could be even higher, but I don't know the string gauge. But I do have a 12 gauge pair I do believe it's 12. That's the lowest you can go. They're the jazz strings. They coat it so you don't hear that, especially when it's plugged in. I'm playing it right through my Marshall amp, so it's my Marshall head, and that's set for a clean tone on an electric guitar. So this might sound awfully bright. So looking on the inside of this, it says Harley Benton, established 1998. So for people that didn't know, as I did not know, that's how long this company's been in business. And so just show you the guitar. It's got generic tuners, no big deal. It's got, I forgot the fingerboard on it. I'll put it in the description. And the electronics, this one here, it comes with either acoustic, or acoustic electric. And what's great about this is, here's your electronics. So turn that on, and there's for the tuning. Now when the tuning is exactly, it goes to green in the middle, if you could see that. And it does that for every string. So I think this is a fantastic tuner. It just fits perfectly in the guitar. And the other thing is, down here is where the jack is, along with the battery compartment. And again, this has the battery compartment where you can only put it in one way. The battery they gave me, wrapped in plastic, I won't use. I'll always use a Duracell. If I don't put I don't put anything but a Duracell in any guitar, because any other 9-volt battery that's not a Duracell has a potential of leaking. And if it leaks, it messes up your electronics. So Energizer 9 volts last longer than Duracell. However, Duracells never ever leak. You only put it in one way, fat and skinny, because it can only go in one way, and it's got the clip, so you can only put it in one way. So it's no chance of you reversing it and frying your electronics. This is a gorgeous, lightweight, satin finished guitar. It's got a thin, nice thin 60s neck on here. The flute on the back there, the flute man. And it's just an amazing guitar. Now, what I had to do is, when I started playing, the first thing I play is I do this. I do that kind of thing. I have to start from the beginning. I was just giving you an example. That's why it was sloppy. So don't be hating on me, dude. Learn how to play. So I start doing a finger picking, and I noticed that the strings, as soon as I get here, I know the width for my fingers, and the strings were not on the saddle right. So these two and these two, I believe I had to down tune, lift up, and move center with the neck. They were just too close to one another. It was almost like that, and it was almost like that. How that happened, I don't know, but not a big deal. You could even see that where the saddle here has a little notch. It wasn't even in the notch. So no big deal. I just down tuned it. I moved it where I wanted it, pushed down on it, tightened it up, and that's it. But when I change the strings, I'll just use my little string file where these have been sitting on. I'll leave them on for a couple of weeks, and then I'll change the strings. But that's the only thing I had to do to it. Someone just wrapped the strings on, and put it in a box and sent it on its merry way. The other guitar that I had gotten from them was very, very close to being in tune. It was just a quick, 3-minute setup on that one. I'll save that for another day. But the thing about this guitar is, I had this and I had the Telecaster in my, let me just show it to you. I had this one. So I had these two in my basket or shopping cart. And it was always, one was in stock and the other one was out. Then the other one came in, then the other one was out, and the other one, so on and so forth. So These two have been sitting in my shopping cart for I don't know how many weeks, possibly a month and a half. So the price that they had originally was $85 on this one and $245 on the telly. And sure enough, once both the guitars came in, I believe they showed up on a Monday or a Tuesday of Thanksgiving week here in the States. I waited till Friday to see if they were going to have some kind of cyber, Black Friday sale. Much to my shock, the price went up. This one was $95, and the telly was $259. No wait, yeah, $259. So I placed the order, and when it said comments, I made that perfectly clear. I said, look, these two have been in my basket. This was the price. Now that they're both in stock, the price suddenly goes up. That's crazy. And how is it that one goes up $10, the other one goes up $14? A total of $24 out of my pocket, plus the shipping for two guitars. It was like $98 at the time. It was going between $98 and $105 or something like that. Now all of a sudden the shipping is $105. I understand they have nothing to do with that. So I said that's not cool. I said that I bought a lot of guitars from you guys, and I'm buying these now because I don't want the price to go up anymore, and I don't want either one to go out of stock. What can you do? So they said that they were going to honor the price. They went through with my order, and I use a debit card all the time, and not a credit card. And they said they're going to go through with the order and give me the prices that I had in my shopping cart originally. Then when I get the receipt, they actually gave it to me less. So this guitar was $81.66, and the telly was $235.37. So sometimes a little complaint goes a long way. And I had also mentioned, look, it's not cool. There's plenty of videos and plenty of people putting videos out on these guitars to help you sell these guitars, as I do. I don't get anything for it, and I don't ask anything for it, but I do expect to be treated properly as a customer and not try to nickel and dime me every time, because that's not the first time it happened. And I'm sure, and I know they say to me, well, it depends on the market. If these start selling out like hotcakes, they're going to go up, just like the gold top over there. That now is $129. I bought it for $119. Then it went up to $122. Then it went up to $125. Now it's $129. Who knows what they're selling that for today? So I get that. But if someone has a guitar in their basket and they're waiting for it to come in stock, honor that price. So I just want to say that. This is a sweet honey of a guitar, and super lightweight. It's also cool. It's got like an abalone ring around the sound hole, and it's very nice to play, very comfortable to play. And this is like day and night compared to the Blue Ovation copycat that I had gotten from them. This is just a honey of a guitar, and for $85, or even if it's up to $95 now, it's still worth getting for the electronics alone on a guitar, so you don't have to do it yourself, because I've done that before. It's cool. Have a good